Yeah. New news drop, everybody stops and comes running, oh, just to see what Dan and Jay have to say. Yeah. He brings the truth, oh, day by day, oh, live for live. Now here's what you need to do. Come on, jump into live now. See what the receiver man is talking about. Energy is on and ready to give you flavor, pull up, baby, cause he on. Jump into live now. See what the receiver man is talking about. Energy is on and ready to give you flavor, pull up, baby, cause he on. Live and living color, baby. Your favorite blogger is locked and loaded and ready to go. Look, new.
ACP, do you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Though we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Dear world, I'm writing this letter in an attempt to make things just a little better. This is about living through life's stormy weather, because the truth is that we're not gonna live forever, and that's my point. Well, let me start with my boy that's doing 15 in a joint. Man, he could hoop, but he loved the street life. Could've went pro, instead he chose the street life. He turned rapper.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Fuck it, I'm gonna stay right here and do some of the motherfucking shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn the lights off. Let the truth breathe. Dana J.
denial. I've been stamped in the fire. No denial. I ain't break, I ain't tired. No denial. Hear the drum, feel the wire. When the truth start knocking, they get real quiet. No denial. Every move got weight, no denial. I survived my fate, no denial. You can see it on my face. This grown man pain don't fade. I don't yell, I let the drum speak. Heart cold, mind sharp, hunger undefeated. I've been boxed in, lied on, misquoted. Now the same mouths wanna act devoted. Pressure thick like fog in the cell block. Every win costs blood, every loss taught. I don't beg God, I negotiate. Through discipline, sacrifice, and total faith. They soft in the comments, brittle in life. I stood on business when the odds had a knife. I don't move fast, I move precise. One wrong step turns success to a price. Cap. No denial. I've been stamped in the fire. No denial. I ain't break, I ain't tired. No denial. Hear the drum, feel the wire. When the truth start knocking, they get real quiet. No denial. Every move got weight. No denial. I survived my fate. No denial. You can see it on my face. This grown man pain. They want the glory, but dodge the mirror. Truth heavyweight. That's why they fear it. I ain't changed, I evolved under pressure. Same soul.
Y'all know when I get up,
measure. I seen loyalty.
it's about to be a problem.
Seen lies turn viral off invention. Now they freeze when the proof start breathing. Hard drives talk when the mouth stops speaking. I don't flex chains, I flex endurance. Still here is the loudest assurance. If they say my name, they mean resilience. I was built for storms, not convenient. Still standing, still breathing. Still solid when it's inconvenient. Still standing,
Yo.
still breathing. Still
All right, hold
solid
on.
when it's inconvenient.
Hold on.
No denial. Say it with your chest. No denial. I passed the test.
Y'all see what I woke up to? I ain't even had time to introduce him.
Me and Levi used to be on the phone with Angelo, and we'll be like, man, this Dana call, we gonna click him in. They don't put that motherfucker on. I hate that motherfucker. Have that motherfucker killed. Because Dana said he was a stick. As soon as this shit went down, who he do? Call up the dummy. His number one ally now. Talked about him like a dog.
This man crazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of
Hey, Lo.
have no integrity.
Yo, you live, so I'm just trying to figure out what the hell going on.
Listen, first of all, let me just say this, bro. Like, I might lose you. Bro, I'm in Ramadan first, right?
Mm.
So I'm linking to anybody that's Muslim out there. And I know I'm way out of order.
Mm.
But I haven't been on the internet in Dana, probably 2 years.
2.5 years.
I only talk to Dana here and there. And we don't talk about things that got nothing to do with nothing else. Somebody sent me a disturbing thing from this guy that I met during a time in my life that, my family was going through something. But the disturbing things that I'm hearing on there, it's like, this what I can't understand. How can grown men hold to have wife, kids, all this stuff he got, whatever he got, keep bringing me up? I'm not a nigga enemy. Because the niggas that's my enemy know they are my enemy. Because it's make no mistake about it. When they see it's on, it's on. All that playing around in between, I don't do that. I'm not on the internet. I was on the internet for a time in my life to get my daughter. I hear niggas say whatever they want to do. But the thing what I'm tripping on, my daughter been home. Everything that any nigga could say about what my relationship was, what was this, Dana, you know. You know where my children at. You know where my any where I'm at, this and that. This, for somebody to sit there and try to make up things to get people attention and tell the same lies over and over and over and think because a person off the internet or they went on about their business or moved on their life, that these dummies, that's why I call these dummies. Dummies listen to it. Because see, ain't nothing smart about a person that listens to a dumb conversation. See, you ain't gonna tell me the same thing that was already proven, whatever it is. And now you trying to convince it because now you get no rebuttal. This dude went to jail, did whatever he did. That was a phase. It was over with. I don't say nothing about that man. I don't say nothing about his family. I don't care about him. That phase of my life did nothing but bring me darkness, heartache, and pain. Now, this is some of the things I hear. Dude say, somebody said I don't have a trucking company. Anybody tell you that said they need information or, yo, they gonna call me and let a dumb nigga, a smart dummy, sit there and tell you, don't call this nigga, he ain't got nothing. That's because a nigga don't want to be embarrassed about the lies that they put out, because he don't got nothing. See, I don't have to lie. And believe me, I wish I could share some of my life with y'all and some of the amazing things that I try to do in my community in Baltimore. Because I keep hearing this, Baltimore. I'm always in Baltimore. Few businesses still in Baltimore. And anybody that come to Baltimore need to confess that they could come to my office, just hit me up. My number never changed. So I don't understand why people sit on this internet and tell these fabricated lies over and over, redundant lies, and everybody that's listening to them because somebody got something to say. Is this where grown folks at? Because I'm past that part in my life. I got 9 grandchildren that I play with all the time. I had to get off the phone or interrupted by phone call because that's what I'm dealing with. One of them golden child. I don't got time to sit on here and talk about no other grown man that tell lie after lie after lie about somebody's life. And I know my life in shambles. How about you focus on your life? Stop telling all the lies and tell the truth about your life. Then maybe you'll get off the internet and figure out how your life can go forward. Because you're right, you ain't me. You can never be me because, nigga, I don't come from where you come from. My blood ain't the same as your blood. And let's talk about a case, that 21 count indictment. And I think your cousin and all of them can vouch for my case. Nigga, I ain't never been a fuckboy a day in my life. Never in my day in my life. I bought my first property, nigga, I was 15 years old. That's known fact in my city. Anything that I tell you is stand. I don't have to lie. I don't have to put on no show. That was a life that I'm not proud of because that wasn't a good life. That was something that I got into in a world that I thought that was okay. And it wasn't okay because I hurt more of my community than I ever did good. But nigga, don't you ever put me on no fuckboy status because nigga, I ain't never in my life, long as I've been living, been a fuckboy. I've been a leader from the day I come out my mother's womb. And anybody that know me from Baltimore gonna vouch for that. You got me fucked up, bro.
Well,
and nigga, I was a 501k. No, nigga, I was the one and fucking from Lewisburg to Petersburg medium to Petersburg low to Petersburg camp, nigga, checking any nigga that came from Baltimore. They sent them to me with their PSI. Maybe you don't know what a PSI is because you're a new nigga that went in the Fed. But ask the old nigga that did some time, what's PSI? Because anybody came from Baltimore, nigga, they came straight over there to me. So that shit you talking, bro, you don't know nothing about me. You know why you don't know nothing? You know what you hurting so bad about? Because I don't post shit and I can't post shit. Because I know you motherfuckers are so busy still on my pages trying to figure out what this nigga doing. It's a shame that I can't try to share some of the struggles that I'm doing with some of the people with drug addiction and some of the kids that's out of control. Probably some of them kids that would love to run up on your ass and rip your lips off for your lying ass mouth and tongue that you whip every night out there. Nigga, you say, and then you say I was a lumper at a job. No, nigga, that's your job. See, I got status on anything I do. So when I went there, if you tell me what I did, say, nigga, I was a operation manager. Tell the truth. I'm the nigga that hire niggas like you and fire you too. Because I realize you ain't nothing but a shamble, a lying motherfucker that don't do nothing but backstab anybody that you fucking know. Well, that's why you can't get away from the internet. Because this was your home. This is where you met the most people in your life. Nigga, I'm home. I'm still dealing with the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that I know in my city. In my city. Well, you got it twisted, man.
Well, since I got you here for part 2, you know what I mean? Shit, you got me up.
Bro, this got me heated, bro, because I'm in Ramadan, and it seemed like no matter what I try to do, I've never been on. I don't go to nobody pay. You know that, Dana. You ask us.
Oh, man.
we want to have a conversation, we have a conversation.
Right.
I don't get on none of that because I'm past that part of my life.
All right, well, so let's get this.
Saying that you see video with my grandson driving a truck. I don't think their truck I ever bought in my life was old. I didn't even buy old cars, nigga. My hoopies that I drove, nigga, was something that niggas wanted to get their kids or some shit like that. See, I don't have to fabricate my life for the internet to be big. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I drive this, I drive that. That's your problem. You don't know what I drive. And then I heard my house is in raccoons. Nigga, when my house hit the internet, my house was like, did you hear what they said? Owner. Nigga, you was a renter. You ain't never owned nothing. You didn't put out everything you ever had. You didn't repossess everything you ever had. I don't give a fuck about your life. Your life is not my life. I don't care.
Repossess?
How you, your wife, your kids, and all that gotta live y'all life. Y'all gotta live y'all life. You think I wake up and worry about this dude that once was a part of my life or in my life? I ain't gonna say a part of my life, was in my life. You was a virtuous fucking liar. You need the internet. You need all these women. You need all these guys to feel like you glorified. You're a shit, bruh. You're a shit. Go your ass to Chicago and show all everybody on the internet how you balled through Chicago. I'm not your enemy, bruh. Stop telling people I'm your enemy. I don't even see you, bruh. And I'm in crazy, but I'm in California right now. California right now, and I have to go to. I'm gonna probably pick up a load now just to go to Vegas and go holler at my people. So if you really want to see me, and you can go live, pull up however you want. Trust me, give me tomorrow evening. I will be in Vegas, and I'm gonna stay over there at my people house. You can come to the gym, wherever you need to come. Ask me, drop my location, do it live, so your people can see that I really pull up. And then I'm gonna take you where I'm gonna bring you wherever I park my truck, so you can see what type of truck it is. See, I don't have to lie, nigga. You was a liar, a virtuous liar. But you know what I am? I'm a family man. I'm a hard-working family man. That's why I went through the storm with all this bullshit, destroy half of my life for this bullshit to get my family back together. The problem is you ain't in that included, and it hurts you. It hurts you to hear people call me and still have a little love for me. I don't give a fuck about the internet, because when I seen how weak people are manipulated to listen to bullshit and not call you out on bullshit and tell you your own fucking truth, nigga, don't you ever put no motherfucking rat shit on my motherfucking name 501, nigga, that you did. Nigga, that's yours. Nigga, and I ain't never had a 21 count indictment, nigga, and I'm at the bottom or in between or anything else. You got me fucked up, bruh. You don't know me. You never knew me. You knew a father that was chasing his child. You never knew me. You don't know nothing about me in the streets, nothing. You try to listen or play little ear games of what you hear. Nigga, daddy, you don't know me, bruh.
So what
I begged you before I left, leave me the fuck alone. Why you keep bringing me up? That's to show how fucked up you are. Because what nigga would still be talking about a dude that's not even on the internet. Not even, nigga, I ain't in your lane. Your weak ass fucking channel, whatever the fuck you got going on, I don't even know it.
So what actually happened?
Talking about Angie Walker and all that, I don't have nothing to do with none of that, nigga. Not now, motherfucker, on that. Everybody I met from the fucking start of that motherfucking internet, nigga, came from somebody on the internet. I don't know these motherfuckers. And who I deal with calls my phone. And then you talk about a truck or Amazon. Nah, nigga, get it right, nigga. My shit never came from Amazon. Nigga, I did it before Amazon started doing backlog fucking trucking. So you better look at the year that I did my shit. And look at a whole tractor trailer. And you say my little cousin's store, I should call him right now, because I know he at his bar. Nigga, ain't there nigga in my family ever ran off on me. And nigga, that same store is now a barbershop and a bar. So if you want to know something about us, nigga, ask.
So he said that you was selling fraudulent shoes.
Fraudulent shoes. And then they talk about cleats. If I sold somebody cleats, they bought cleats for their kids shit. Or their self, they played sports. But he wouldn't know that because he ain't no athletic motherfucker at all. All he is a motherfucking a woman in a fucking man body. Because I never seen men fucking gloat over another man like these niggas do. He got to get a fucking hard on or orgasm out his ass by running my name. He hear my name, he must squirt. like a bitch. Because I swear I don't want to hear this nigga name. This is me a law, bro. I'm in wrong, but this dude got me so hot because this is what I'm telling you. I don't believe how grown, this a grown man, bro. How you grown and you still talking about a dude that ain't even in your orbit?
So let me ask you a couple questions real quick. What actually happened, and for y'all to actually separate like that? Because we heard,
brother, I ain't even getting in that.
Okay.
This is what I'm telling you. This is what I wanted to address, Dana.
Okay.
Everybody know that was a real. I'm going to touch on that. Everybody know that Team Truth was a real business.
Okay.
A real business, and I had a lot of light for yo at that time.
Okay.
The difference was we was dealing with a lot of stories that was really personal to a lot of people. And when they was telling their stories to me, I knew I couldn't allow this to slip out on a drunk night or a late night with him on the internet and then talking about something, not meaning that he going to do it intensely, but just talk about something personal somebody said about their life. And I didn't need them to feel that mistrust because Team Truth was a real business.
Okay.
And to this day, I feel got one person, like I always told you, that I owe and that I'm going to always make sure get right. And that's one who reached out with a solid heart at that time for Team Truth, and that was Sean. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Right. And I will always give her praise. Shit didn't work out. Shit got messed up because of this dude. When he wanted to be a part of it and get a title, I said, nah, bro, you can't do that. Separate that. Stay the YouTube part because he was going too hard. I said, this the business part. We can't do that. And the same people that I thought you could trust on the internet, they came in. They the ones put out lies. Oh, they gave me their social security. They did, bro. I ain't never been fucked up with no fraud shit. So that shit these motherfuckers talk about with this, and I ain't even never played no motherfucking games like that. But I get the beef for everybody else who actually get locked up for shit like that. So it's fine because I'm a nigga that you always need to put in the front of the line because you ain't strong enough to stand on your truth. So you always gonna throw a lie on the service, nigga, because you need your truth, your lies to be hidden. And that's what you do. I meant your truth to be hidden. So you throw out your lies and you spin it. Then you talk about people went behind your back and this and that, brother. I don't have to lie about nothing I do. Nothing I do. So when you destroy Team Truth and you went at Team Truth and you started all this backstabbing, this made up stories, like I was talking about you, not coming to the forefront with the truth and all this stuff. Because anything I said to you. And I said it when your minions and all them fuck people that was in there instigating, all these other grown ass instigating ass people played on you. They ain't play on me because I didn't need them. And for the fact that you sit here on this internet now and act like, nigga, you was sitting there a millionaire when I met you, instead of say, yeah, I was fucked up at that time, this and that or whatever, boom, boom, boom. You can't even tell the fucking truth as a fucking man, bro.
Yeah, you paid for his wedding, right?
That's the shit that killed me. Man, that ain't even enough. That ain't even nothing, Dane. Okay. What I'm saying is, this is what you got respect on. This is what men got one thing to respect on. Men get respect of being men. You know what one thing I tell you, Dane, all the time. Yo, you work. Stop telling people where you work at. Yo, you do this. Just stop telling people where you do that at, Dane, because they only gonna destroy you. Stop showing people your car. It don't matter what type of car you got. It's your car. But the thing about why I said that, you ain't hiding your life. You ain't telling nobody, oh, I got a Bentley around the corner, or I got this and that. You are who you are. I am who I am, Dana. Right. I take care of a lot of my family. You've been invited to a whole few of my open speech panels in my youth program. I invited you to the fish fries, all that. So if a nigga gonna get on here and tell the truth, tell the truth. If you don't know me, then it's okay not to know me. But nigga, don't you run around and try to pick up some shit, lie. Y'all come up with some shit because Toss K had the original motherfucking paperwork of my shit, my case. And nigga ain't nowhere on there was fuck boy. Nigga, my name at the top. So all this shit you talking and how this, how nigga, I ain't had no charges and I had really, really good lawyers. So if you want to know something about me, ask.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this because he made a statement that you used to say, oh no, I don't want to talk to Dana, I'm gonna kill him and all that. But I believe
Dana,
wait, listen.
I can stop you right there.
Listen.
You know when me and you was going at it, and I never said I was going to do it.
I'm not going there. Listen. I'm not going there. But
okay.
But where I'm going with this is when they called me and it was supposed to be me, him, and Larry talking, wasn't you on a three-way when I said I was going to kill you?
Absolutely. And that's what he just reversed it. Thank you. That's where I was going to go at with it. Thank you. So he reversed what you said to me over to me saying to you. See, that's where they come from because I was on the three-way. They had me on the three-way while you was talking and you was taking up for them, taking up for his ass. See what I'm saying? Taking up for him and saying what you was going to kill me, this and that. See, so if they going to tell it right. See, don't lie. Don't switch things up for your crowd to get clickbait. Oh, Angelo, this and that and that and this and that and this. Nigga, I can show you pictures on top of pictures of me in different stages of my life.
Cause see what made
my body go up and down and this and that, and I always been in shape, always been fit, always been that. And then I can get big, I can get lazy, and then I can go back down. Cause see, nigga, don't ever get me and you twisted. Cause see, you are who you are, and you can never change who you are.
Cause see what made me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. But what made me realize what was going on is when I think when I called your other number, it's stored in as Levi number because that's the number that was called. But now it was going straight to you. I said, hold on. So the whole time, Levi was taking control of the call like I'm talking to him, and you was just listening, and then Larry was on the other line.
Yeah, I think he called Larry and had him on there, and I was on the phone. I heard it.
Right.
And that's when they added you in, and they were saying, Angelo, this, and that's when you said what you said. But I called you up and told you that. Right after I got off, I called and told you, yo, nigga, you gonna kill me? You see what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. I have I don't need a fucking crowd or audience or no batteries in my back. I'm gonna call you off the thing, and I'm gonna address that shit.
That's what I'm gonna do. Just like when I was on the phone and you and Larry just started getting heated, and Levi was like, Dana, just let them go at it, but don't get into it. And he was like, and I think he lied to Janine about something.
Listen. This what somebody just sent me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, then this is Tears, right? Or whoever the fuck it is, to whoever this name is, said they ordered a T-shirt for me, right?
Uh-huh.
And I put their card on automatic. This is how stupid they are. I can't do shit. What? I don't have your card. I have a website. I don't have no control of no cards that come on the website. If anybody ever bought something off, this is how you tell the ignorant ass people that don't know shit and they ain't never spent no money or did nothing. You would have to literally give me your card number for me to do that. If you buy a shirt off of online, when I had it online, that's how you bought it. The money went to a fucking, what you call them? I don't see your card number. You know how you buy something on Amazon? They can't see your thing. This is her talking about. I put her card on automatic. You have to put your card on automatic. I can't do that. And then I ask you, do you want a reoccurring this and that? These people lie, bro. Make up lies, and yo, it's sickening. It's sickening to me because I'm like, yo, why the fuck? If I did that, call up on it. They did that. I showed you the shit. They went to the fucking Better Bureau. I asked me all types of shit over that Team Truth shit. I went through hell with that shit. The people was like, I'm sorry that you got all these complaints and all of them is fraudulent. Nobody sent in shit that made any sense. But this is what I'm telling you. If you think I'm gonna subject my life, my livelihood, my grandchildren's future for some dumb motherfuckers that ain't got a future, that can't even figure out what their kids gonna do. And I ain't talking about the other kid, I'm talking about their kids gonna do with their life. then what the fuck I look like wasting my time on these motherfuckers when they don't got a clue with their own life? They want me to just sit up there. I got raccoons. Nigga, I ain't never been, nigga, I don't even wear the same fucking socks. Nigga, you got me twisted. Like this is what I'm telling you. When somebody gotta act like they been around you or talk about you or this and that, I can show you pictures of my house and my previous house, because you would never see none of my shit now. Nothing. And I tell you that, Dana. Never. Not one motherfucking thing, not even an ounce of hair where the fuck I'm at. Because these motherfuckers don't understand nothing because they ain't never had shit.
And the crazy,
if he was more focused on his life and his talking about he got all these fucking bills, man, this shit is just crazy to me. What that would be to anybody else? Because you ain't got a bigger lifestyle than me. Because see, I'm an active fucking father of grown people, watching my grown children buy houses. My grown children become homeowners and business owners. See, that shit you talk is fake. What I do is for real. My grandkids is learning entrepreneurship. You know, I'm not into that. I work my ass off till the day I drop to keep them straight.
Well,
and nigga, my income, what I really make, nigga, you couldn't touch it.
Well,
I can promise you that.
Well, the one thing I can really actually say is, when me and you got into it, we got into it. And
absolutely.
And the thing is that I'm still wondering, like, yo, he used the fact that I had a YouTube channel to try to build his YouTube channel. And then it's like, it's crazy because it's like, yo, you ain't never stabbed me in my back, and me and you was going at it.
No, that's the thing, Dane.
That nigga like put a dagger in my back, and I mean, it's crazy.
Hold on, let me give you this, Dane. What I tell you, last time we talked for a long time, and I think you added Sky in.
Right.
And contest to the truth.
Sky Life in the chat. What up, Sky Life?
I said, what's up? So what I'm telling you is, I said this. I said, I feel sorry for even entertaining that part of my life.
Yeah, you did.
That much of my life in this. And I said, it hurt, break my heart that I got away from this, and y'all still stuck in that bad energy of this saga of the internet. I said, yo, it's at the point people going to jail, people disrespecting people's kids. Did I not talk about all this?
Yeah.
I said, he went to jail, this person went to jail. All that shouldn't have happened, bro. This the internet. You asserted yourself in something, and now this shit went way out of control where niggas could almost really get killed behind this internet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I remember a nigga put a police report on me and said that I had tried to get him in Texas. I had detectives all over that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the, get no shots, but it never pulled the got that far. Like even his past that he dealt with all that shit come up. Like, yo, the internet got so ruthless that, yo, this was just a segment of really genocide. Because if some people could have got to each other, it'd have been killings. I promise you it would have been.
Oh, trust me, you already know what would have went down.
So that's what I'm telling you. They take this as behind the scenes. So what happened when somebody travel out of town and you happen to be out of town, or you on an island and you run into this same person that you dogged on the internet?
You're gonna have to
really stand up, because some people gonna snap.
Mm-hmm.
Some people waited like, yo, this nigga is the one that been doing this for 4 years, and you got to answer to that now. So you got to wonder why now you on an island with your family and you got your head split open. Or, yo, you went here and you bumped into somebody. Like, this the real danger part of this internet.
And what
they getting people locked up, bro. And you fucking with a nigga livelihood.
And what people got to realize is, a lot of niggas don't forget.
No, I promise you. I'm an elephant. I'm an elephant. You can guarantee you that. So all this shit that you getting kiki and ha on the internet, that's fine. But in real life, bro, you're going to eventually bump into somebody where you live. When you go to that corner store to get your Black and Mild, the gas station there, you're going to wind up bumping into somebody that really know you off the internet. You're going to have to dance. You're going to have to dance.
And 90% of these niggas can't do that.
Like, that shit crazy, bro. And that's why I got away from it, because I felt bad. Because, yo, a lot of the energy came through me, my whole situation. And I like, yo, I got to pull back from this. I lost myself. I lost years from my grandkids and shit, and I'm home. So for a nigga to try to act like they know you, they try to downplay you to make themselves look big, that's crazy to me. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know what this nigga did since he came home. I don't give a fuck. But I hear him just keep taking these shots at me. I don't have a DOT number. Nigga, how would you know? Nigga, how you need to ask how many DOT numbers I got.
But
you
then
know, you was virtual on a fucking game talking about you own the fucking damn truck company or whatever the fuck you was doing that they was sending. I was too busy trying to grind and pull myself back up for anything. And then I heard, what he say? I live alone. I lost everything for something. Who the fuck told you that? Where the fuck they get that from, Dane?
I don't know.
Where they get that from? I live alone. I did something. Where that come from?
I don't know.
And these dudes, this is what I'm telling you. When people can tell you anything, and everybody that got my number could call me and easy say, hey, Angelo, this such and such, blah, blah, blah. Either I'm going to answer or I'm not. And that's the truth. Either I'm going to answer or I'm not.
This shit crazy.
Ain't no in between. But for me to have to be in the middle of minding my business for 2.5 years, and the nigga still got my name. He talking about these enemies and then call my name and then talk about me, my family, this and that. You talk about some text messages. Nigga, why the fuck would I? See, I'm not you. See, all they do is tell the truth about how he treat his wife or how he treated his wife. See, maybe he went through his wife's phone. I ain't never had to go through my wife's phone. And I damn sure ain't checked my kid's phone. I ain't had into their mother. I don't know what grown-ass man gonna check a conversation between his wife's phone and whatever she's saying to her daughter or however the fuck, whatever the shit is. So all that shit, what it is, one thing I can tell you is that man ain't use it or bring it up that for me to answer it for it or Alice to answer for it in motherfucking court. And one thing, if it was valid, then he should have used that, because I would have used it. I sure would have used it. So if it helped me get the fuck out of prison. So I don't understand why these niggas that sit around, ignorant ass niggas that act like they fucking smart or something or whatever the fuck they want to be, sit around and just lie on top of lie, on top of lie, on top of lie, and on top of lie. And then the Fred part is the same motherfucking people sit there and they change their truth to condone his lie. They change their truth, Dana, to condone this nigga lie. So now they make your innocent conversations into a lie now just to satisfy him. Somebody, I used their card. Motherfuckers probably ain't even had a credit card. I use that's what I'm talking about. Simple-minded people. They better worry about how many candles that nigga rob they motherfucking thing over them candles or whatever the fuck he was selling and everything else he was selling. And raccoons. This nigga, I got raccoons, nigga, in my land in Virginia. Yeah, that's where I got raccoons at, nigga. And bears and all types of shit. You just wasn't fortunate enough to have that. I'm just so sick of these dudes, man. You sitting there after a man not even on the internet 2.5 years, and you put me in a category like I'm on somebody's panel. I ain't never need to hide behind nobody. I ain't never had nobody speak for me. I spoke for myself. Dana just understand that anything that he hear that ain't true, he can ask me for it. And I'm going to go all the way the distance to get him whatever he need to do to make sure he know I'm telling him the truth. I don't have to fucking lie. I'm just blown, bro. Like, this a grown ass man. You got little ass children. Nigga, do some homework with your kids. Like, who the fuck got this much time to get drunk, lie, get back, and repeat? Like, get the fuck out, nigga. I'm too busy for anything. Trying to keep my motherfucking life together. Make sure that people get what they deserve that was in my life, that was in part of my life. Make sure people that get back with the shit they supposed to got when the motherfucker destroyed my motherfucking business that left people fucked up. See, I'm a man that gonna guarantee before I close my eyes, any debt that I ever had gonna be paid. But you a nigga that don't do nothing but run up debt and burn every motherfucking body you ever known, nigga. That's why you ain't got no motherfucking friend.
Well, no, he got Levi as a friend. Levi's friend.
Yeah. But you know, I ain't getting to that, man. I don't even acknowledge that nigga. I don't acknowledge no man because they ain't men to me. And outside on the fucking street, they would have never been in my circle. Not nowhere around me. So all that goofy shit, they tried and got away with talking shit and this and that and all this shit. That was fine. That was fine. That was fine. But they better understand that niggas don't forget. I don't think nobody forget. And one day you gonna run across a nigga that remember the shit you say, and you're gonna be face to face with. And that's a fact. So all that kiki ha ha, you better be ready. You better make sure that you're in shape. That's what you better do. All that old goofy shit, lying and this and that. Man, they don't know nothing about me, man. Not one motherfucking thing. He did this. He did that. No, nigga, that I ain't even getting it said. That's his business. I just.
Then he talked to your lawyer?
Leave me alone. I don't.
I'm like,
I like
damn.
To know what lawyer he talked to of mine.
Niggas, that
what
is that
lawyer
shit?
he talked to of mine. I sure would like to know what nigga, when I'm gonna sit there and pass the phone to one of my lawyers and let him talk. Make that make sense, Dane. That's why you tell these niggas their stories don't even go with real life. Like their stories don't go with real life. Like for real, bro. Don't they understand? See, this the problem, right?
Shit crazy.
Like I told you, when dude was fighting his situation, everybody was able to talk to him. Your lawyer that represents you can't talk to nobody without you. He works for you.
Right.
He can't talk about nothing on your behalf without running it by you. That's lawyer client confidentiality. They can't break that.
That's client.
Anything that got to do with you, client, lawyer.
As lawyer client privilege, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do that. When Greenberg was talking about your case and all that in this open, you never supposed to do that because he worked for him. You got to ask that man permission. But see, this is what I'm telling you about the law. People think they was helping them, but they was hurting them. Needing to talk to all his lawyers. No, that's stupid. My lawyers would have never talked because they're going to know they got to run that shit by me. So what the fuck would I need this nigga to talk to one of my lawyers for? That don't even make sense, man. That dude don't know me. He knew a phase in my life, a father that was chasing his child. A nigga that he inserted himself into my life.
So question. So did you reach out to him or did he reach out to you?
I ain't even got it. I ain't how everybody in the world got to me. They reached out to me. I don't reach out to nobody. Ain't there motherfucker on the internet can tell you I reached out to them. Not near motherfucker on this internet can tell you I reached out to them. Not near motherfucker. I can promise you that. Somebody either told somebody about me that wanted to talk to me or something like that, or that's how they got to me. I don't do none of this shit, bro. My life ain't an entertainment for the internet. Right. And they may take this and clickbait it and all this and do whatever they need to run with. That's fine. That's how they make their money. That's fine. But I won't be back on it. Right. I won't be. I'm just so hurt that I don't even in the talking, bro. And you call me all the time with shit, and I'll be like, I don't fuck with the internet because of this part of my life. And I try to guide you. I say, Dana, get away from that shit. Get away from it, yo. You this shit take you away from your kids, your family, everything. And then you next thing you know, you in court. You've been in more court on the internet than you've been when you was in the street.
Right. You right.
Make that make sense. The fuck you do something legit and you in court every time you look up. People got you in court for this, got you in court for that. That's crazy. So, nah, bro, that ain't my life. And it's a shame that motherfuckers that had birthdays, and they still on here talking about Angelo and fabricating whatever the fuck he want to say. Like, nigga, you crazy? I don't glorify that motherfucking past part of my life. Nigga, I glorify what I'm doing now. So tell this nigga to tell y'all what he doing now. He show all his shit. Tell him show y'all his life. Show y'all the big mansion or whatever the fuck he got. Lamborghinis in the driveway. Tell him show y'all that shit. I don't give a fuck about it. Ask me, am I going to even look at it? I'm happy whatever he got. Take it and run with it. But leave me the fuck alone.
I want to see these 501c(k)(1) letters. That's what I want to see.
On who?
On whoever got one. You know me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. No, he said it. He said I had one. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Are you talking about from your old case?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he said I was on a 21 count indictment and I was a 501k. Right.
So who you snitch on?
You tell me. I ain't never been at the bottom of a chain. And I showed now what I'm 2 years strong with a establishment in Baltimore where I'm frequently at, where all my family at, where everything at. Nigga, I don't duck. This niggas is crazy, man. One thing about our town, we don't hide it. If a nigga gonna stand on, they gonna stand on. The whole town gonna stand on. They ain't gonna be hidden. Ain't nobody gonna sneak and say nothing behind no nigga back. And it's a whisper. No, they gonna stand on it. Like this dude a nutball, man. He a nutball. And guess what? He got a whole lot of squirrels around that nut that listen to anything he say. They little squirrels around the nut waiting to be fed. And they just run with any motherfucking thing. Now they got me out. I done took their credit card. I done did anything that a nigga could say, they tried to say about me, bro.
Me too. Join the club. Join the club.
That's crazy, but that been like that all life. That's when you know you way ahead of motherfuckers. And I shouldn't even entertain this, especially right now because I'm in Ramadan. Entertain this, bro.
Well,
like I didn't jack my whole self up by even feeding into something so ignorant when I got something so beautiful at the end of Ramadan for a bunch of people that's in need. See, that's what I do every year.
Well, I know we coming home to cover Sam's story, so that's going to be crazy.
Absolute.
Because me and Shank Rock come back for that.
And ain't no person in there that can tell you a history about him and me. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't have to glorify certain things, you know. Allah, he come from the law, he shall rest. You dig what I'm saying? So you know, for him, you know, I don't get into none of that, bro. I don't get into none of it. There's certain shit they don't need to know.
Right.
But yeah, if you come home, you know,
you know I'm coming home. You already know that.
When you come up there, I'll be with you. You know, it's all good. But that shit with them, man, like they don't have a clue, man. Like this shit what they got going on, this fugazi shit, this goofy. They goofballs, man. They goofballs because y'all let a dude come home when everything he say was about him.
Man, when that nigga
everything. They forgot the landlords that came on the internet. They forgot fucking a white boy wife came on the internet. They forgot all his real truth been out there on the internet. But see, a nigga like him, he won't stand on his truth. What he'll do is paint a picture for you, Dana, paint a picture for this person, and he gonna argue that and go behind the scene and be up till 5 o'clock in the morning with them, pumping them with bullshit, and they so hungry, to be a part of something, they can't even think for their goddamn self. They can't think for themselves. They just run with the narrative, and they just run because they feel like they getting off on you. Who the fuck is getting off on somebody on the internet that you can't physically see? I ain't got to do nothing but ignore the shit. Walk away. And guess what? You can say whatever the fuck you want after this, like you've been doing.
Right.
If I wanted to say something to him, I would go right on my channel, would have made a video and dropped that shit right on my channel and left it up. Like, which what I said, I meant.
Well,
I don't have motherfuckers up there telling you, oh yeah, here we go, and I'm standing on. You had people that come on fucking channel, showed their face, showed everything, showed proof who they were, all that shit. From every fucking lie you told since you've been in Vegas. Fuck is you talking about? I don't know them people. I didn't go get them people. Them people came on that motherfucking thing themselves to tell their truth. Because they heard you running around the fucking internet lying.
Oh, somebody came on from Vegas about you?
Everybody, them landlords, everything. From the house with the pool or whatever the fuck it was. When everybody was, him and Boski was going back and forth and all them people, the landlords and all them came up, showed receipts, all that shit.
Well,
I ain't getting to that shit. That wasn't my thing to get in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you got your own truth out there, but people act like they forget that. Because he pumped so much Angelo, the Boski, or whoever the fuck else he said out his name, that he at war with. Nigga, I'm not your enemy. Well, I'm not on no internet, and I'm not on no channel for nothing with you. Well, my channel going to be for youth, for motherfuckers to change and some of the shit that I fucked up in my city to help try to fix it.
Well, I don't know about these niggas saying they about war, cause I give everybody an opportunity. And again, I don't gloat about it. I don't talk about it. I ain't trying to punk nobody. But I'm just saying, when a nigga say, if he see me here, do this and do that, and you come through the city and I tell you drop your location and you cut everything off, then I already know what it is. I'm not gonna keep entertaining that shit.
I don't get into that thing. I listen to me what I tell you, and I tell you this over and over, bro. I've got too much shit going on, too much shit I'm trying to figure out.
What up, Ern?
And too many things that I'm trying to put back together in my life to even entertain a dude that's still trying to make himself big on the internet. You understand? That's everybody in the world is somebody on the internet. Go there in their real life. There in their real life.
I just want people to find who they really are and just do what's best for them. That's all I say.
Nigga said, I'm Angelo is broke. Nigga, I ain't been broke since I was 13. Ask my family and my broke. Ask the people that I pulled for in my broke.
But I mean, but even if you was broke,
pay more taxes than the fuck you make, nigga.
But I mean, but even if you was broke, bro, is he gonna break bread with you?
Bro, I wouldn't listen. I promise you this thing. If I was on balls and knuckles, crawling, and I saw him, and yo was to stop in a fucking Rolls Royce and throw me a stack of money, I would give that shit away before I take any of it. I would die with dignity before I let any motherfucking body ever be a part of my story to say they did this for me. And they can't stand on their own truth. See, I'm a nigga with principles. See, these niggas don't got none. That's why they feel like it's okay to talk about anybody, say any lie, and paint their own narrative. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck when my wife was at her highest. Nigga, your wife couldn't fucking touch her. Nigga, if we are in two different classes. So I don't give a fuck in your mind how much you want to act like you in my league. You never been in my league. So that goofy shit he say, y'all heard it from the fucking wife tell you about the money her husband was giving him. Nigga, you wasn't a man. You never was the man. You stole everybody else's imagery and you made it yours. That's what you did. So you faked the world out. It's what you really did. You ain't do shit that made sense, nigga. You just faked a whole bunch of people out.
So pretty much he gave us a Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, listen, I never said the man tried to steal my life. Y'all told me. The internet told me. Like, damn, Larry want to be you. Everything you say you doing, or we see you doing, he doing. Or he say he doing. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to lie, dang. That's one thing I ain't never understand about dude. It is what it is. Because I know how to grind and get this nigga say, I don't know how to do nothing. I can't do nothing. I'm a nigga that can't do nothing. I don't know how to get no money. This man a joke, man. That's a joke to me, Dana. All that's a joke to me, bro.
But like you said,
that's for real.
But like you said, he been a baller all his life. So I don't know.
And guess what? Listen, if he a baller, listen, I'm happy with that, Dana. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy with it. If you're a baller, be a baller. I ain't gonna contest it nothing because guess what? The internet know the truth. And if they okay with allowing you to lie to them, then so be it. So be it. It ain't on me. It's on you. You let a whole motherfucking body, a whole grown ass man lie to you about something. I ain't letting no nigga lie to me, and I ain't gonna let no nigga lie on me. That's my problem.
That part. That
like,
part
that shit
right there.
make no sense. If you don't know nothing about it, you should have said, well, yeah, we had times, you know, yeah, we left fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what y'all doing. I ain't fucking with them. But nigga, how is it itching you so bad on what I do? What I do? Nigga, you talking about I don't own truck. My grandson in fucking videos driving trucks, nigga. Driving the whole show in the truck, this and that. Nigga, I don't work for no motherfucking company or need no company to vouch for me or none of this, nigga. You don't know nothing about trucking. You learned it. You read it, and you act like you know something. See, anything with you learn how to talk the language, and then you fake these dumb motherfuckers out that don't know nothing about the business. And then they be sitting there saying, yup, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Man, shut the fuck up. This man don't know shit. Because if he knew anything about trucking, he'd be in the motherfucking trucking and making some motherfucking money. He wouldn't have time to be on the fucking internet lying about another nigga life. Trying to figure out where another nigga lives. Nigga, a goofball, man. A real goofball. So, you know, I'm getting ready to end this, John, but I just, you know, any of your peoples on there, because they came out at whatever time it is and got with me. I mean, you know, anybody got any questions in there, Dana, they want to ask me, whatever, because this probably the last time they going to ever hear me on the internet with this goofy ass shit ever.
Hold on. And do anybody got any questions?
When a nigga say something about me, y'all got my number the same. It's easy to call Angelo. It's real easy to call Angelo and get the fucking truth.
And do anybody got any questions for Angelo?
All that bullshit, man. That shit goofy, bro. They gotta be up and dealing with some goofy ass shit like this from a grown ass man. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. Your own lot rat told about y'all affair.
A lot rat. Who the fuck is a lot rat?
But they calling Tears a lot rat.
What that got to do with me? They saying I was messing with him?
Nah.
Oh, they talking about Larry.
Now you know Skylife going off on Larry because Larry called a bunch of bitches.
All right, bro. Like, listen, man. Listen, dang, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This shit is so fucked up. And I told Sky and all that, her kids, you know, the shit that they put up, like that shit's don't supposed to hit the internet, man. That shit was what it was, and that's where it's supposed to stay. Motherfuckers think going around getting people personal shit and all that shit goofy. If it ain't a person that you chasing or trying to get you, that shit shouldn't have never got to that.
So let me ask you
this. That shit was a good cause, a real good cause for everybody, and that shit turned to shit.
So
now we got a whole bunch of people ready to kill herself. Because if Sky nigga ever run across Larry and Sky in Vegas, and they all run across him at the casino, what she think our nigga gonna do to him?
Oh no, that's gonna.
Because I'm sure Sky gonna react, and now he got to stand on it.
Prima Donna said yes or no. Snitch 9 inserted himself trying to use Angelo to get himself out of his indictment.
That's the thing, and I never knew Larry had no case. I never knew that. So whatever he did, he did. I didn't know he had a case till he told me.
What?
And then I didn't know all about it until I met the white boy. See, that's when I found out who Larry really was, but I wasn't even dealing with Larry then. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't even dealing with him. And then when whoever dug up his wife, she reached out to me. And once I talked to her, she told me everything. Like everything he said, what he had, how he got this, all that. She told Dubowski first. I think Dubowski knew all that first.
Yeah, Dubowski did the interview with her.
Everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she told him everything. You know what I told her? So you might not want to get on the internet and do that. She said, I'm going to do it because he's making my husband out to be this, and that. And that's what she did. So I don't have nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that.
So
this is his truth. This was his truth. Not my truth. This was his truth. The landlord, I never met that woman. He tried to make the woman out racist and some shit. I don't know that woman. I ain't know his landlords.
So Prima said yes or no. Snitch 9, which is Larry, fueled a lot of that Michael Williams-ish. Yeah, I can say yeah for that.
Yeah, I don't listen. What I'm telling you, anything that come to me, anybody can ask me. My story will never fucking change. Dana have called me a gazillion times, and we talk about same shit. I say, nigga, we just talked about that. And I know him just to see if things change. I'm going to tell you how my beginning was and how my end. Just like I explained to you when he was running around talking about the hotel shit and there wasn't no police. And I told you all the truth in the world. Where you can go look at it, ain't no lie to me. See, I don't have to lie about nothing I said. They saying my daughter ID. Ain't no 5-star hotel won't ever interrupt nobody motherfucking room if somebody was of age. That's a lawsuit. And they sure ain't gonna bring them downtown to they fucking parents if they old enough. So all that goofy shit, and I'm not going back into that shit because the justice for my daughter and for whoever these kids that needed it, they got it. How they feel with it and deal with it, that's on them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Well, I know my heartache and my pain was over after I got my daughter home. Well, and that was enough for me. Well, I ain't need nothing else.
Well, you know my stance on that. You already know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know my stance on that.
We argue all the time with it, and I don't know why your stance on it. Because I keep telling you they stabbed you in the back. Yeah, him himself stabbed you in the back. So I don't know why you stand so, but it is we loyal individuals. Right. So was I hurt? Now, was I hurt? I was hurt. The only thing hurt me on there, and I told you this. Mm-hmm. A couple people hurt me. I told you Tim hurt me, and I told you Larry hurt me. Mm-hmm. Hurt me because, and then even Tasha K, because I had to understand that Tasha K was a business. So I didn't know that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't into the internet. That was Tim Peoples. So when I got introduced to her, I'm thinking this a person that was sincere to help. I didn't ever watch that channel. I didn't know nothing about that's how she do her thing. None of that. So even though people was like, oh, yo, she gonna cross you. I'm like, hell no, that's my girl, boo, boo, boo. But when they did it, I had to understand that was her business. So she don't attach to nothing. That's her business. Boom, okay. But motherfuckers, I've been to your house. We've been around each other. I done ate. I done took your family out. We done ate. We done sat down and broke bread. Your kids calling me on and this and that. And then you bring up all this phony shit, bro.
Yeah, he said that you and your wife was dirty coming to his house. I was like, huh?
Bro, you seen my house. One thing I've been live, my mother house, my house, all mine. I had marble all through my floor. My marble bill, you couldn't even fucking touch at my house. You understand? So I don't have to lie to these niggas. So that's what made me laugh. I'm laughing at this dude. Like, nigga, where do you get it from, nigga? When you renting house to house, anything that can, whatever name you could possibly get passed through to get a house. Nigga, I own my house. I don't understand what niggas don't understand about that. Like, that shit crazy to me.
Yeah, but that CPN action is crazy. I even... Motherfuckers got so crazy and mad at me, but they tried to say I was using CPN. Nah, I don't use CPNs, bro.
I got EINs. I got too much shit.
I definitely got EINs now.
Fuck with a CPN. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never fuck with that. Whoever wanted to fuck with that, that's on them. Leave me the fuck out of it. My name ain't going on shit. But that's cool because niggas need to throw people under the bus to try to just really see where you at. Because that's all I see. All I see is a bunch of motherfuckers that's trying to really see where you at. So when I'm saying with anything,
well, I ain't nowhere, like, man. I'm with God.
Hey, man.
But I'm with God. I ain't nowhere.
Listen, where you at in your life, that's the best thing to be, with God. Because at the end, bro, everything I do, every salat I make 5 times a day is to forgive to try to get some of that sin, bad blood, all that off me, bro. See, I wasn't no saint, so I know it. And that's why I try my best to do everything I can in my community and different communities and communities that I live in different states that I participate in trying to help than bring any type of trauma, drama, or anything else, because I know what part I played in my own city to have some of these kids off the chain. Mm-hmm. And then to lose a child in the street, you just different. And I'm way different, bro. And for a nigga to insult me and act like and just spill all these lies and lies and lies and lies, tell him if he got money, tell him go on there, because they got Amazon trucks now, and tell him, let me see him spend $21,000 for a truckload of shoes, because I guarantee he can't. And I bought mine when it wasn't no Amazon, and bought truckload. So if you want to know how much a truckload cost, tell him do the math.
Well, I got one better. You in Cali, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's what I say. Instead of going on the internet talking about a nigga behind that back, just meet up in Vegas somewhere for the same.
Listen, bro.
For the same offer letter I gave him in Atlanta, and he cut his shit off. And
how many times you say me in Vegas? I send you. I'm at the casino. I'm in Vegas. I posted. Niggas know what casino that is. They know that's Vegas. Listen, I have real partners, and he know this. Real partners in Vegas, like real family in Vegas, like. That's why I'm tripping. Like, yo, you trying to play me like I'm a nigga that you met, you turned me on to this.
Hold on.
Get out of here.
Skylife said, tell him the rat said he should not have gotten mad about him buying Azriel furniture.
Yeah, I should have, because this is why. He bought a couch. He bought a couch. Let me tell you. So him saying that, and I don't even know why I'm going back and forward, but this is what I tell you. His daughter had a birthday, right? His stepdaughter, the daughter that don't fuck with him.
Jazz.
Right? That Jazz don't fuck with him. So let me tell you, she had a birthday. So Az was there doing her birthday. Az wanted to buy her a gift. Well, I was going to buy a gift because, you know, they like my nieces, this and that.
Right.
But I paid for the things and I gave it to my daughter to give her. They was like Gucci slippers or whatever. We went to the Gucci outlet. Because I would feel out of place for me to be handing off some $250 slippers or whatever they was to his daughter. Like that's inappropriate to me.
Right.
Especially when my daughter going in there giving her the gift from her. That's her. They was friends. That's what it's supposed to come to.
Right.
So why in the fuck would a grown man who only met my daughter for a weekend feel obligated to buy my daughter a fucking couch when her father sitting there can buy what the fuck he want? So see, sometimes your kid could go outside because she knew she had a thirsty ass dummy that wanted to feel like he got so much going on. But what he needed to tell y'all is how Janine was fucking pissed when she found out because he needed to use 2-3 credit cards to pay for the fucking shit. See, I wouldn't have never did that. See, he took from his own household to try to show off for Az and still ain't get no results because Az ain't fuck with him no more. And she got on there and made that perfectly clear about that shit and called him up and his wife up. So if you want to know to put the real truth out there, because that's out there, from the text message to the phone call, I got all that shit. But I'm just not messy in my state of my life that I'm in. No way in the fucking world, after a tragedy that we went through, would I sneak behind his back. Now imagine this, Dane, I'm at this man, I'm looked at as the uncle, and I go buy Jazz a bedroom set. Now I don't say nothing to him or Janine. And then it come out. Jazz tell her friend, and her friend tells somebody else. Now it come out. Angelo bought her a bedroom set. They gonna look at me like, what the fuck?
I think you trying to fuck.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Say it again loud, Dana. Say that loud.
I think you're trying to fuck. I'm gonna put
put
it out there.
Absolutely. And any woman on this panel should agree 100%. Put a 100 in that. Because ain't no man that's supposed to be a friend of you as a man sneak and buy your child something and don't say nothing to the man.
Wow.
What the fuck is you talking about? And you bragging, running around doing that? Nigga, she didn't need that. Her apartment was more than your rent. So what the fuck would you buy somebody that's paying $3,000 in an apartment? And Dana, you know where she lives, so there ain't no cap. Because they was coming down there to go chill at her house, and she faked their ass out.
So Gemini said, wait, real quick. Did Angelo ever meet Con Russell?
Who was that?
Don Russell. They call him Con Russell.
Who?
Don Russell, but they call him Con Russell.
Yeah, I met him. I mean, I've been face to face in Chicago. Tell him that several times. Absolutely. Face to face. And Don was another one who put out a false thing. Remember, he's put out that I broke in his car in his house or something in California.
Yeah.
That fucking lying and shit.
So hold
Had
on.
the police calling me about that shit.
So hold on. Skylife, you got a point though. If Az was looked at as a young girl and he brought the couch and you know Az with Kel's girl, so that means you tried to bump Kel's girl, but I thought you said she was a minor.
Hey, no disrespect.
So that means you like minors.
Listen, I'm a man, bro. I'm going to tell it how it is. So when you sit there and you try to flex, call yourself flexing, I wouldn't have never did that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that, bro. I would never took Janine and bought her something without Larry being there, or is it like, yo, go ahead and take them out, this and that. When we went to breakfast and I took them to breakfast, I wouldn't have went without him. That's his wife and his children. I'm not going to do that. But I would go if he say, yo, go ahead, yo, this and that. No, we all went. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to cap. I did that shit because I have real love for them.
So you didn't know about the furniture?
No, hell no. The internet told me about the motherfucking furniture. Because he was bragging to somebody, he bought her a fucking couch. I called my daughter straight up. And she was on that motherfucker pissed that he even said something about it. And that's when I went to her fucking house. That's when you supposed to met me. I went to restaurant that died in a car accident. His restaurant. That's where I was there. I was like, what the fuck? And I went off. And that's when he was like, oh, she live right there in Midtown. I see that. New motherfucking Jones, $3,000. So why the fuck if she in something at $3,000 a month? Why the fuck would you have to feel like you had to buy her a fucking couch? What, no fucking living room? That was a one big ass, goofy ass couch that was too big for a fucking living room. Then guess what she wound up doing?
Throwing it away.
Moving and selling that shit. Sold the shit to the people next door. They ain't even keep that shit. So this what I'm saying, bro.
But that's still improper though.
That's my
matter
point.
of fact,
That's
if you
why
my
I
man,
was so pissed.
If
Listen
you my
to me,
man,
Dana.
if you my man, I'm not doing no shit like that. That's improper.
Listen. Anybody on the internet, they gonna change it. They gonna make it whatever. They can make it however they want. One thing about it, you done heard my daughter beside me. You hear me and her interact. I don't have my daughter. My kids want something. Dana, you hear me with a motherfucking headache all day long. God damn, y'all don't give me a break. Ain't no little shit they ask, big shit. And guess what? I make sure that I work my ass off with every ounce of my body to get whatever the fuck my children, my grandchildren need, if it's going to prepare them in life to never have to go through some bad shit. And that's my main focus. And I know life is, you can't duck it, but I try to prevent as much as I can before I have to see tragedy or my kids going down the wrong road, drug addicts and all that. And that's nothing against it because I'm dealing with that. That's a part of my other business. I'm dealing with that. So this shit with this dude thinking that's a flex, he bought my daughter this, tell her you can put your name on there and tell her how she was pissed at you because you used fucking 2 credit cards to buy that shit. She didn't even know you bought the motherfucking couch.
Well, shit, the whole time that me, you, and Levi was on the phone and Larry, he was trying to explain to Janine something, but I don't know what that was about. But
listen, bro, I ain't getting into it because I ain't even reminiscing. These niggas ain't even my energy. But what I'm telling you is, I ain't never in my life bought a nigga that I love, respected, or called a friend. Dana, if I'm in Baltimore right now, your baby mother and your daughter came to one of my events, I'm going to hit you on the phone and say, Dana, your people's here. I ain't know they was here. Yo, it's all right for me to buy them something. You're not going to hear them say, yo, I bought this unless I buy it and then say, tell your father, Angelo bought this. And he going to tell you, bring me the phone. So you might want to wait till you tell him. And that's how I'm going to do it. It's no secret. Y'all don't play with people's kids. So to me, nigga, why? My point went straight to, why the fuck would you buy my young daughter a fucking thing after what she been through? And you looking at her, maybe you thinking you got a chance. Maybe you thought you were going to slide to Atlanta and oh, she kept that quiet. Oh, I kept that quiet. I bought that and try. That's how I took it. So now I look at you fucked up.
And that's
we never had a conversation about it. And you thought it was a flex.
And that's forever. That wasn't
a flex. That ain't no flex, bro. Yeah. That's some shit. And then you can see what he do. Anything he tried to throw out is what he did. But he will never say what a nigga did for him. See, he'll lie and talk about where his be my money hard earned. Whether some old money, some mixed money, or some new money, it was hard earned.
Y'all gonna make Angelo. Y'all gonna make Angelo go the fuck off. Skylife said, "Oh, tell him Dirty Rat said he abandoned Az at his crib, just left her there."
How bad? This the crazy part. Now make that make sense. Everybody know me. See, this is what I mean when the lies don't even make sense. This what I tell you. This is a nigga that's trying to get you know what this is? This a girl, this a woman, right? That's rejected. And you know how she pull up, she trying to make everything. Hey, you forgot this at my house, your cologne. Oh, I've only popped up because here were your shoes. Oh, nigga, you forgot this sweater and I don't want it there. Just to keep a conversation going. Now, the answer to this dumbass shit that he just said, right? So, I don't need, Dana, I'm telling you, man, why would my daughter be abandoned to somebody that your kids call me on this and that or this and that? If Jazz didn't ask her to stay, or you probably got Jazz to put it up to it to ask her to stay, Az wasn't staying. Me and Az was flying out. And then we was flying back because we had an appointment out there. So what did he say, abandoned? That's some internet shit that he need to say. So if he need to feel like they abandoned my daughter at his house, make that make sense when my daughter got her own motherfucking room and her car is still sitting in the fucking driveway of that house. Make that, man, you talking stupid, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, yo, you really, this nigga was really acting, he lived in his head like, yo, was a real business owner. He owned real estate and all this type of shit. He was this fucking Mongol of shit. No, bruh. He was a simple ass, lying ass nigga. And every time you throw something out there, you make yourself look really fucked up on how you really look. Why the fuck would I abandon? If I abandon my daughter, why the fuck would I jump up when I find out she in Chicago on a motherfucking last minute flight to go get my daughter again? Because you pumped her up to go ahead and get fucking Joy. Nigga, we was headed to LA for our business. Not no fucking back to Chicago. That was some shit you pumped up over a weekend.
So he pumped her up to go back.
My daughter.
Oh, so he pumped her up to go
my daughter.
Oh,
so he can tell that. He on that. He should tell y'all the truth.
Well, if that's
what the fuck wrong with my daughter, wasn't never going to no motherfucking Chicago.
Well, if that's the case, that's coercion.
And guess what?
And that's enticement.
Told y'all that. What you call
Shabazz.
What's my man name? Shabazz told y'all the truth about all that shit.
So if that's the case,
to go up there with no motherfucking Chicago. When she called me, she was in Chicago, and all that shit was going on. I jumped on a fucking plane straight to Chicago.
So if that's the case, right? Then that mean that he threw himself into a federal case and he need to be charged for that.
Listen, man, I ain't into that, Dane. I just told y'all the whole internet fucked up, man. Everybody want to see everybody locked up. Everybody livelihood want to be fucked up. All motherfuckers gotta do is start telling the truth. We grown ass people, man. You got fucking kids. If you're a fucking liar on the internet, you're a lie to every motherfucking thing in front of you. Bismillah, man. God damn, I'm in Ramadan. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. This irk me that people don't grow. Like, I've been away from the internet 2.5 years, yo, and they still on the lies. Like, you just rechanneling different lies. Like an engine, yo. You siphon the same oil, and all you did was dip a napkin in there. No, a napkin in there. Pull some of the stuff off, but filter in the same oil. You never change it. Like, yo, the lies don't change. You just ciphering lies and adding it. Oh, Angelo ain't here, so I'm gonna say this. Yeah, he ain't on the internet no more. Oh, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, okay, I got away with this. Now I'm gonna just go all out on this nigga every time. Like, come on, bro. So you need me to eat because you shouldn't even be mentioning me because I don't mention you.
So he tampered with the case the whole time. Okay.
And the problem, what I told you, Dana, the problem was, and I told you, I said, when I get a chance, I'm going to scrub my page because I'm going to put all my juvenile, the juvenile stuff that I do with all the young men, all the young kings that I'm doing and curving their life. I'm going to put that up there, but I need to put that down. I said, Laurie, keep mentioning me because I forgot I still got the videos up there on my channel. I'm going to pull them down. And you was like, nah, fuck them, keep them up. You been had them up.
That's what I said.
What I'm saying?
That's what I said.
And I was like, I should have pulled them down. That's what he hurt about. Well, so I'm a scrub, and all he had to do was send a message that say, man, Angelo ain't pulled them down. Guess what? I would have pulled them down because I don't live there, bro. I don't make no money off this. Then I ain't never made no money off this.
Well, guess what?
You dig what I'm saying?
Well, guess what? Don't pull them down yet. I'm gonna send all day Saturday, and I'm gonna record every last one of them videos.
Bro, that's Dana. When I tell you, when you be doing what you doing, I said, Dana, that's y'all thing.
Yep.
I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I'm too busy trying to be a father to my son that's gone. You know, rest of the soul for his kids. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a graduation, a granddaughter graduate. You know how excited I am for that. To stand in my son's place and watch her go across. That's what I'm ecstatic about. You think I'm worried about a nigga on the internet that he don't even know how to do a walk around. You think I'm worried about a nigga that don't realize he need to focus on really making his life a reality and stop being on the internet worried about everybody else and just spewing lies because you got lips?
Well,
like that's crazy to me, bro.
Well, Angelo, I've been telling you all the time, and I'm gonna tell you tonight. I need them messages out your other phone.
Listen, Dane, and you know what? was gonna give you all that shit, everything that got to do with that thing. When I first met Tim, from the first I got all that. Everybody that ever came in my goddamn life, I got in the phone.
Oh, you know what?
And that's every text message. I don't care if they change numbers. I'm the type that don't change the number. All I do is I don't delete that number. I keep that number and call you L1, L2. You know, I got about 6 L's and about 3 Larrys in my phone. That's how much he used to change his phone. So I got from the very first ever conversation, everything. So this is what I'm telling you. I don't have to sit on lies. I could give the world the truth. Right out my phone, give you the phone, and you could go through all the shit.
Give me the phone.
Everything else, and I'll just leave you everything that got to do with this, and you will have a field day for the next year and a half. Because every lie that everybody told, you'll see it in that shit.
Give me the phone.
I don't have to lie, bro. I don't have to lie.
So how much I gotta give you?
Nothing.
So how much I gotta give you to get the phone?
There ain't man. Ain't no money with me, man.
Where I gotta meet you at to get the phone?
No, man. Listen, I just don't want nobody. You know what I mean? And to ever think I don't. And I showed you that even without text message. I went back to file shit. I got everything. When me and you first got in contact, I like, I'm telling you, name somebody that say they call me. I got all that shit.
Oh shit.
All that shit.
Hold on. I gotta take a breath about this one because Angelo gonna take about 40 minutes with this one, y'all.
No, I'm not, bro.
Skylight said, bro. Last one. Tell him Dirty Rat said he a bad parent because the government paid him not to come to court and he should have been there. Oh shit.
So now,
Lord.
Did he know? Hold on. Did he not know I was in New York? So what is he talking about? What government? Why would the government pay me anything? I was not in the case. I don't even have to answer that. The R. Kelly fans should answer that. They can't suppress that. Show me where the parents were supposed to be. Remember, Dana, I was on the page with his lawyers telling you, remember we was going back and forth with the tweet, me and this girl lawyer. And I said, when you feel like you got something on the cards, let me know. I'm going to beat you there at court. I'm going to wait for you when you there. When you ready to subpoena us, I'm going to be the first one there. And I said that to his lawyers. Greenberg know me. Every one of his lawyers know me because was very vocal then and straight at them. I didn't need the internet. I directly inboxed their ass and told them, come at me if you want. And I guarantee you, y'all gonna get that man more time. Promise you. Trying to fuck with me and put me in a book of lies. I don't have to lie. That's why that man never mentioned mine or pointed out, say Angelo or this and that. None of that shit. So all that lying, where the fuck did you see this is what I'm telling you, where people just fuck with your emotions, right? Because all y'all is a cipher of information. What lawyer ever said, oh, we can't get the parents because the state suppressed that, or the feds suppressed them from being able to be called? Which one? Dana, you talked to all the lawyers. Why
God damn, just put me out there.
And nobody else. No, I'm saying all of them. What's the woman that was going to court?
Nicole?
No, the one that was going to court and was in the courthouses and stuff. The one you don't go back and forward with.
Oh, yeah.
The one that hurt you when we was talking about who hurt you. The one you was cool with.
Oh, Lord, here you go.
Yeah, because that was the truth, Dana.
Are you talking about Scam Likely, yo?
Who?
You talking about Sylvia Scam Likely?
Silver, yeah, because but this is what I'm saying. You and Sylvia pain come from where my pain is with Larry. You trusted Sylvia. You love Sylvia. I used to watch you, bro. I used to talk to you. And she crossed you. Or y'all had whatever happened. Whatever happened. But what I'm telling you is personal with you because you love hard. And you couldn't believe it happened to you. And if y'all ever sat down, that would be the root of y'all problem. And I told you that over and over. I said, y'all never had an issue. It was just the Dana, you loved hard and you got burnt. And I got burnt on this internet more times than I can count. More times than I can count, bro. And guess what I had to learn? This ain't it. This ain't it. To have a business fucked up and everything else, and then motherfuckers take their life and try to give me a fucked up scam life and this and that. Nigga, I was a hustler. I would never fucking scam. That wasn't in my agenda. When it was time for certain things to come up, nigga, I had real business, real bank accounts. I ain't had to just do that. I already had them. So I'm confused on what the fuck he running around lying about when I ain't had to create shit. I already had them.
Skylight.
That mean I had businesses.
Skylight said, tell Lo we know better. And no Larry lies daily.
and that's all. That's all I'm saying is that's the crazy part for him to feel like, yo, after all this time, just say, yo, I'm hurt about this. Yo, at the internet, we went the wrong place. I really fucked with Lo, and the way we broke up and we separated was fucked up on probably both our parts because we didn't iron out some things, or I took things this way and did. Yo, it could have been easy. And I would have easy came to the head and be like, yo, it's good. Yo, we had our time. I respect you for that. Yo, ain't nothing but love. You know, hey, give my love to your family. But, yo, that's it. I don't want no more of that. I'm good. We good. We at peace. Let me go. And I'm gone. See, I ain't gonna lie on the dude. I ain't gonna keep, when he was in jail, he talk about people. You ain't hear me talk about that dude in jail. What I put out there was before Larry went to jail. Larry heard that at home. And I never spoke on his ass no more. When he came home, he heated me back up with that shit. I wasn't talking about him when he lied and said, I tried to holler at Janine.
What?
Like, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah, that's how me and him had the fallout. Levi knew all that bullshit, lies. Yeah, I said, nigga, I ain't never called your wife. Your wife called me on something. I mentioned her name, and that was it. I ain't never called her. You got me fucked up, nigga. Janine a star in your eyes, nigga. So, you know, this what fucked me up, bro. I don't have to lie about shit, but I ain't gonna lie on nobody neither. This is what I told you before I knew and got into it with James Mason. Me and him was on two different sides. But when we wound up knowing the same people, you think I sat there, I didn't have to get into that. I didn't get nothing out that deal. I saved that man from going to prison off a lie. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he was with, he worked for the dude that I'm sorting to get my daughter going, that's fucking my life up. But I wouldn't let that man go to jail because he had nothing to do with it, Dana.
Yeah, because Tim was definitely trying to send him to jail.
Absolutely. And I could have been fucked up, one of them fucked up dudes that went with it. I told you when Tim came to me, bro, Tim was like my brother. I fucked with Tim. And when they got into this internet world and creating, that fucked me up. It broke my heart. So when I finally got out of this shit, I feel for him. Them not still having a daughter. That's a fucked up thing. That's a real fucked up thing.
So how did you end up getting to Lifetime?
Dana, you already know that motherfucking story. You always trying to get some shit started, nigga. Listen, I did not tell you I ain't your motherfucking, and y'all had me for 2.5, 3 years. Go on one of them motherfucking tapes and look at how Lifetime came into my life. You know, I heard you put out video. You got that shit detailed how I got to Lifetime. How all my motherfucking mishaps happened. Shit. You're the only one hitting the nail on the motherfucking head on the internet. And that's why you most hate it. And that's what Larry used to do. Larry used to tell the truth. And I don't blame him if he wanted to go into the internet thing. But you don't burn people that had actual love for you.
Man, Larry,
I didn't scorch him when he was going to jail. I was at his house when he had the bad news that he had to do with it. He was ready to go to jail and all. I was at his house.
Man,
you understand what I'm saying? I ain't defile him. He started defiling me. But going after Teen Truth and having all that shit and fucked up Teen Truth, it's so much. Dana, I got footage. I got all types of shit that went with that. When I tell you about people's stories, that I would never put out their shit because it's their personal shit that they never told their family, bro.
Right. So hold on.
And I never would break that trust with nobody.
Prima Donna said, "Hold on, I got a question. Why did you stand Tim up when he had a press conference courtesy of Jim Dariagas?" Oh shit!
Where? I'm confused. Where? In Atlanta? Was it in Atlanta? That shit with the FBI with the buses or something?
I don't know. Where at, Prima? Which one was it?
When he said the FBI to get all the trucks and all that, and then he was doing the Me Too unit, he hooked up with the Me Too woman, that shit.
I think that's the one.
That was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing to do with that. I wasn't into trying to go at this thing like that. I was trying to get my daughter. Tim was rolling. Tim had all this shit already going when they pulled me in. When Tim and them called me, everybody I met on the internet, I met through Tim and them.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, once I became on the internet, every victim family, I met through Tim and them.
Okay, so Prima said
Lifetime, all through Tim and them. I never knew nothing. I was the last person on that Lifetime shit.
Yeah.
To push.
Yeah, that was the one in Atlanta, the one with Ashley McGee. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't have nothing to do with that. They didn't even know. That woman didn't even know nothing about me. He kept trying to get me to come down there, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting in that shit because that wasn't nothing to do with my daughter at that time. He kept saying they in the buses, but find out they wasn't in the buses. That motherfucking woman, I think she got fucking demoted behind that shit. They made a big stink, but down that motherfucker closed off the highway or some shit. And
they was about to lock Tim up behind it. They were about to lock Tim up behind that, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't think he was gonna get locked up, but it fucked up a lot. It made that woman career fucked up. That's what it did. And I mean, he might have been salty with me because I didn't come out, but that wasn't my thing. You gotta understand, I wasn't an internet dude. I wasn't a dude internet, none of that shit. I wasn't on none of that. So to have that right there in front of me like that. It was like, nah, man, I can't do that.
So then Prima said another one. How did you feel when Tim stated that he was tagging you and Homeland Security?
Yeah, Tim brung them straight to me. Like, yeah, Tim, listen, let me explain something to you with Tim. And I don't knock him. I understand him clearly. He was a father in need. How Tim was fighting by himself. And I'm just giving y'all this honestly, not just because of my daughter, because also happened to bury a son, a child. That shit opened me way back up to understand how Tim and them really felt. Because see, when Az was gone, I was constantly chasing her. I knew she was here. It's years, and Tim and them don't have their daughter. So I can't even imagine they true mental. Well, Tim, because it's fucked up. Well, man, people can say what they want. A father can say what they want. Okay. That's this anger. Him acting like he denouncing it. That's this anger. Tim and them a loving family with girls. It's no way he like that's this him being mad. But yo, it's no way that we took this shit personal. We talked about each other. We dogged each other. But yo, at the end of the day, that's something that no parent should ever have to go through. Rather your kid grown, or rather your kid in fucking Mars. If you can't get a physical hug, touch, call, regular, bro, your mental is fucked up. So look, your mental as a parent is fucked up.
So look, Gemini Don said, Tim, the master manipulator, Tim orchestrated all of this. Tim recruited people that had shit to do with this. Yeah, I can say that. And then Prima Donna said, so again, see why I felt Tim was trying to use Angelo, then because he knew he had no case and it was to focus on a minor. Facts.
Absolutely. That's the whole thing. It wouldn't have been no case if they wouldn't have invaded my space with Homeland Security and knowing Angio's situation and talking to the police at the Dolphin. That would seal it right there when they went to the Dolphin and did that investigation. See, that proved that he was a minor from the very start. That's all they needed. That's what pushed it. So everything else, you gotta understand, they wasn't talking to Az, and we didn't have much to give them. So that's what people didn't understand. Everything else came from his side. His people was telling the truth. His people was rolling on him on the low. They was dotting the I's and crossing the T's.
So I got a question for you. How can we can't we do a FOIA and get the unsolicited co-conspirator list?
What you need is, it's not because if they never been, all right, so this is how it works. So like I showed you on my paperwork, it's a lot of people mentioned, but they all wasn't indicted.
Right.
So what they did was gave a graph of who worked for who, to work for me. That's just a graph. So Kelly, his shit'll be the same way. Him at the top, everybody who worked for him. So unless they all was indicted, they won't pop up in there. But what you can do is you get the grand jury testimonies. That's where y'all gotta look.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you offline about how to get that.
Yeah, everybody that went to the grand jury, that's where y'all gotta be looking at. Because that's what now I don't know if y'all can get that information, but everything is public knowledge. Because they doing it right now with the senators and the presidents and old ex-presidents and all that.
No. But don't say too much. Don't say too much.
No.
We're gonna talk about that offline.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna go get that.
I can school you about that. Yeah, that's where you get what you know. So he know his lawyers told him who all had to go in front of a grand jury because they gotta let him know, let his lawyer know it's something. So all of them went in front of the grand jury. It's like a homicide. You know how they go pick people up and then they take them down there, but you don't know what they said. So they may say, yo, I'm going to tell you this, but I don't want to be on nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. As long as you ain't going to lock me up, right? Yeah. Okay, well, this what I know. Yo, it's this. That's how that shit good. And that's how a grand jury is. If they make a deal with you, you tell the truth, you're going to tell me this, dot the I's, cross the T, but I ain't never did nothing, then they don't indict them. So when the indictments came, they pick and choose who was more mentioned, who was this, who was that, and that's how they got it. And if they would have rolled, then they would have went back and got everybody. But because, old dummy didn't say nothing, he just took it on the chin. His man took it on the chin. They took it on the chin. They couldn't roll him. See, they bank on that. They bank on the nigga breaking the nigga. And if they can't break him, then his conspiracy only stopped with him and the two co-defendants. That's it. You dig what I'm saying? That's how that rolled. So if you want to know who put him away, I mean, me and you talk about that, for years. I already told you.
Yeah,
you got to look at the niggas that's
offline.
Around you. Okay,
yeah, offline.
All right, but just to prove the point with that shit. Man, like I'm telling you, bro, at my age and where I'm at in life spiritually, if people start going back to their spirituality, a lot of people be coming online apologizing for a lot of things that they did, because you won't have to answer for them. All this chaos and all this is why shit happening to you in your life. And maybe if it's not happening to you, it's happening to somebody close to you, your kid, this person, that person, that person, that person, that person. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, but what I got, when can I get the phone?
No. You don't have me on the internet till 2030. Hell no.
When can I get the phone?
Listen, man, I'm trying to have a peaceful life, man.
I'm trying to put an end to this.
You can't end, because all that's going to be is clickbait. Now it's going to give all channels discussions. And now it's going to open up doors, because now you're going to be able to bring back some people that you probably think did on the internet and say, damn, they text Angelo too? Look at this shit. Look at what they were saying. You dig what I'm saying? All that, bro. Like, I don't have to lie, man. My shit receipts.
I need the phone. Because I got because I got a little bit of cash stuff.
No, see, I listen, bro. All that behind me, bro. I promise you.
Nah, I just need the phone.
None of them called me with this, bro. None of them, and like I said, my number don't change. But I'm telling you, I don't play the in between, bro. Because this is my real life, bro. My real life.
I just need the phone, man. Listen. I just need the text messages between you, Larry, and Levi. I'll put it that way.
Levi got him. Levi know the truth.
Man, you know that man.
That's why he was worried when he thought I gave him to you at first.
Man,
because I don't have to lie. He was sat right there. First, he said what he said when Larry first came home. He told the truth, and then as soon as he crossed me and went back to Larry, he changed it all up.
Man,
it's fine. It was all fine.
Yeah, that man rolled on me, but it's cool. Things happen.
Yeah, listen, everybody got rolled on.
Yeah.
Everybody got rolled on. It was fine. But this the thing, how sincere I am. Me and you was at war, Dana.
Of course.
And guess what? I ain't want to see you in a situation in Chicago. What I did, I called you. James Mason's on that side. What I did, I stood up for the truth. Yeah. So anybody can say a lot of things about me, but tell my truth. Levi, when Levi's cousin came, I could have got put Levi's address out there, baby mama out there, his daughter name out there, his mother name, aunt's name, cousin name, everything. That man called me directly, gave me he was gonna send me pictures, everything. You know what I did? I said to this dude, I said, yo, I appreciate you calling me, but I'm not that dude. I'm not messy. He said, yeah, but he's saying stuff about you. I said, yeah, but this what you gotta understand, bro. This about my daughter. I ain't gonna destroy dude's life and play that game because somebody may follow up at your crib. I don't want that on me. I said, that's your cousin. He said, yeah, but he running around making our family. I said, listen, don't repeat that to no one. And if this cousin ever go on the web or on anybody's site or anybody who found out who he is, they can ask me. I told him, I said, yo, don't repeat that to nobody, and don't put your shit out there. Don't put no shit out there. When I tell you all this personal shit, that man talked to me for about 2 hours about Levi. From them growing up as kids, where they live, where his mama live, how his mother treated him, everything, whole nine. His sisters, the whole nine. I'm telling you. So when I tell you, I didn't never cross it, I picked up the phone, and I wasn't even fucking with Levi. I waited till I got to him, and I said, yo, you got a cousin that's trying to expose you, bro. He talked about blah, blah. He said, what's his name? I told him his name. He said, I know exactly who the fuck that is, my cousin. This and that. I'm going to call you back. He was pissed off. I never asked him about it. I never said nothing else about it. See, this is the type of nigga I am. Because none of y'all really had nothing to do with who I was at. My beef was with me, Kelly, and my daughter. That was it. Everybody else inserted themselves. Everybody, and Cheryl Mack and Diane Copeland, a couple other people, all of them. Yeah, that's who my beef was with. Not everybody else was this inserted themselves in something that they didn't even know. But I'm not going to let nobody go to prison over some shit that has nothing to do, that they wasn't the focus. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you called me about that Jasmine shit, and you was like, "Yo, her mom is putting shit out there," I was just like, "Huh?"
All right, but remember, I'm talking about even the people that was in Chicago that was trying to get y'all jammed. And I was like, nah, bro, now let me call him, tell him get the fuck out of there. The room y'all tried to run up in on the dude.
Oh, you talking about on baby powder?
Hey, when he called me like, yo, I'm getting ready, I said, nah, bro, hold on. Let me get him up out of there, yo. Here, I'll get y'all together after that, but y'all don't do that to him. You know, and I told y'all, yo, get up out of there, bro. Yo, it was great, get y'all jammed up.
Yeah, matter of fact, because he was trying to shoot me.
Exactly. He said, yeah, them niggas ain't know. I'm strapped. I'm waiting to shoot you. He waiting on you to come in there so he can shoot you. And I said, hell no. I said, fuck no, bro.
Yeah, because me and him got into it.
Absolutely.
Me and him got into it in the hotel.
Absolutely.
And then he ran in the room, and I was like, nigga, I kicked that bitch in. You keep playing with me.
Absolutely.
And he said, bring your ass in here.
Right up. And he was right there strapped because he could carry him in the security. And they was waiting so they could justify. I said, hell no. I said, yo, hold on. I called you right up. I said, where you at? You're on hotel. I said, get the fuck out there and get the fuck out of Chicago. Your ass ready to go to jail, bro. And you was like, for real? I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, get up out of there.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what I'm saying to the whole internet. Everybody
that's when they tried to plant that rape shit on me too.
Yeah, all that shit. So what I'm telling you is,
which came from Keith.
Only thing.
I'm gonna put it out there now. I don't give a fuck.
You can deal with your stuff later, but listen, what I'm saying to the internet is this, bro. I appreciate everybody that helped me get to where I got to get my daughter back. And it's no doubt everybody played a part. Not no one, no more. Was Larry a big mouth, a voice on the situation, and on the right side became personal somewhere with him.
On the wrong side?
That ain't it. No, on the right side. He was on
the wrong side, nigga. Oh, you know how we go. Yeah, and see, you always say shit, but I gotta make it seem like an argument.
I know it's your channel. We gonna get back, and you'll call me tomorrow about it, and we'll go at it. But what I'm saying, whatever changed to him, and that was a business, I would have respected him to say, bro, I'm keeping this as a business. Dana, how many times I tell you, yo, go hard on me, Dana. I know you're going to go ahead and say something, but you can go ahead hard. I'm going to laugh. They're going to send it to me. We'll laugh about it. How many times I tell you that, Dana?
Too many.
I said, you can't exclude me, so go ahead. You're going to go hard on me.
And what I say, I'm not excluding you out of shit, so I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Absolutely. So it's business because I know this your channel. You eating. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? But don't sit there and destroy me and make me look like I'm this sucker dude. I'm a clown dude. I run around the internet. I panhandle. Everybody on this internet, no, I ain't never asked nobody for shit. I had one business partner, and I'm telling you, that shit hurt me so bad. And as soon as I'm able to finish what I'm doing, it's going to be a big surprise for that one young lady that jumped in and was partners with Team Truth.
So hold on.
Best surprise in the world.
So hold on, Angelo. Prima said, wasn't Diana Copeland attorney also representing Az at one point?
No, Azriel attorney. Yeah, Diane Copeland tried to get her to fight that book, and that shit got shot down because that was also attorney that I was retaining for my daughter. and that got shot down real quick. Absolutely. So I'm glad you remember that. That's what I told you about, Dana. Y'all ain't remember that. I told y'all Diane was great, put out a Tell It All book on that. A whole that was going really do a lot. But what she was doing was she wasn't adding herself. And that's what pissed me off. Because she got some bad shit too. And if you wasn't gonna add that in there, then how you gonna think you can make peace with me, crush dude, when you was a part of the same shit? You're a grown ass woman too, and you participate. So no, you don't get away. You don't get to do that. Not on me. Now if they'd have kept it from me and I ain't know nothing about it, I wouldn't have had nothing to say. But when it hit my ears, I sure called the lawyer straight up and told her what part she played, and she had a conversation with her client, and next thing you know, that book ain't happened. So, that's the shit I do. I ain't had to get into that. I could have let that come out and her act like she ain't had shit to do with it and all that shit. So it's a lot of shit that people don't know how deep my shit really went. But, and how deep people I knew that turned on yo early on, that wanted no part in that was helping me all the way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take nothing away from nobody that helped me get my daughter, but then don't take away like you did more than anybody on here. That's the shit that mind blow me, bro. It mind blow me. Like, how can you think you did more than me when I'm running around all over the world spending money, doing this, doing that? I ain't never got no trips. Ain't nobody pay for me to fly here. Ain't nobody say, here, go this. One person always had my back. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from. A person that believed and saw something, and guess what? They got tainted by the internet. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't blame them, because I removed myself from everybody, because I just couldn't believe that shit went left like that, and people was just starting to believe and everything. You forgot they had an Angelo marathon, bro, when I first left the internet. I'm talking about everything was blamed on me. You let me tell you, I was kin to the Lifetime people, or I did business with this person, or I knew every goddamn body. Me and R. Kelly went to school together. You would think all that. But they had a R. Kelly marathon with Angelo. Angelo was the one that put everybody together. And I was the last one to ever come in this shit.
Tim is the one that stirred that hornet's nest.
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what part I played. I just wanted my daughter. That's what I wanted. My motherfucking daughter, which I got now. You dig what I'm saying? So that was it. And guess what? And this, like me and you talk, guess what? I feel for his children, because they in a fucked up thing. They gotta keep replaying all this shit over and over. This kid's gotta be fucked up behind that. People don't know the damage they doing by keep occurring this shit.
Well, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit. Tim already said, shit. Tell him he got a wife for life. He gonna make his millions.
Yeah, but that was a disappointing.
Nah, man. That nigga said he from Westwood.
Listen.
That nigga said the Westwood niggas, they don't play that game. He from Westwood. I ain't trying to hear it.
That's a father that felt defeated, betrayed, and everything else by something that he loved, he nourished, he raised, and looked her in her eyes, kissed her, and told her he loved her. And now she turned her back on him.
Hey, Angelo.
Bro, that's a hurtful feeling, bro. I'm telling you,
Angelo.
Bro. Listen,
he from Westwood, man.
Listen. You know how bad, and I told y'all that. You know how bad I still hurt off that goddamn interview with my daughter and them with R. Kelly, and she said that cornball shit about me. You know how motherfucking hurt I get. Listen, she don't even like me. Look at the internet. You know, if I see that shit, I got instant attitude.
Man, listen.
Because even though it came back, that pain don't stop, bro.
That man from Westwood, he said he don't give a fuck.
Hey, Dana, you just like war, nigga. Nigga, ain't no peace with you. Nigga,
it is peace.
You gonna be 92 on a motherfucking stoop with 4 other 60-year-old niggas starting some shit.
Nigga, it's peace with me. I'm cool with it. The nigga said he from Westwood. I left it there.
You don't be that person. They don't pay him no mind. Don't say nothing. Let that man go in the store, buy his stuff, and leave, bro.
Listen.
Bro,
that nigga said, man. Come on, Lau. Come on. I'm from Westwood. Why you gotta be a nigga?
That was a heartbroken father, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I don't fault none of y'all. You know, I don't fault nobody, because what I tell y'all is all y'all kind of got emotionally attached to something. And you can't tell people how to feel once they're attached. So I get it. The only thing I'm just saying, tell the truth. Don't have nobody, fucked up and making them look crazy just to make yourself look better. Tell the truth. Because you can get more out of being truthful with somebody. That's how me and you was, and them to speak. Al's situation went all the way to Baltimore. Yeah. Where Baltimore had to speak on behalf of both of us.
Yeah.
So if they want to tell it, see, it ain't no lie about. I ain't lie about who I was. So as soon as you got the phone call, they stamped who I was. I didn't have to get that. I wasn't on the phone with you.
And I definitely ain't lie about who I was, because I told you, nigga, I'm trying to pull up. I told you that.
So you would have been. You've been still a flagpole. They called you Dana Lane.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'd have had to name the lane after you, Dana Lane. They were like, this nigga ain't from around. Why he named that?
Here we go. That nigga Angelo would have been part of the whole Emerson Avenue. He would have been that nigga would have been where Sounds in the Hood used to be at. Hey, here we go.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, it is what it is, man. So that's all I'm saying, Dan. Like, it's just like somebody having to rehatch, like even with Sam thing, rest in peace. I know his people. I know his life.
That was dirty, bro.
He was a close friend of mine.
That was dirty,
bro. I'm telling you. It's a lot of things that I ain't gonna speak on it, but this is what I'm telling you. This what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, and that hurt, bro.
Yeah, his kids gotta keep watching that.
Yeah.
And that's what I had to put on a post with on my close circuit people that know us personally. I said, yo, how do y'all can love y'all, say y'all fuck with them, but yet y'all post the shit on the internet on your page. Like, yo, the news got it. The internet got it. Let them have it.
Yeah.
Yo, I would never post something like that when you got a family that I know, your kids, your grandkids, they gonna see this because you friends with his family on your page.
Yep.
So why would you post that? Like, that shit don't make sense to me. People that picking it up around the world, that's fine. But people posting that shit so they can see that graphic shit over and over and over again, yo, that's gonna go on for the rest of their life.
That was dirty, yo, and I
think about that, bro.
And I think time now that's gonna bring reform to the city.
Now I got a sister that's hurting bad behind this, bro. That I'm not, that we having outs right now, but that she hurting behind that, and it's a lot, bro. It's just at times a fucked up place. It's a fucked up time, and I reflect back to what I went through. Nobody know what the fuck I went through. You know how much time and money and emotional disattachment I did to my family, chasing one of my children, my other kids, feeling fucked up, neglected, everything. They can't even tell me nothing, don't even know how to talk to me because I'm on a go. You dig what I'm saying? It's different, bro. Like this shit.
Prima said, my opinion is that if there was people trying to de-escalate and the whole situation, it could have been resolved.
Absolutely. Listen, that's what I was trying to tell y'all about James Mason. Was a major, and I don't knock none of that. Wasn't no fucking Don Russell. That was James Mason. That's who initially did all out try to get this stopped before it even started. He and when I tell you that man, y'all should have definitely gave him his flowers because he tried.
I went to his court case.
He went back and forward with Kells about letting them go, everything. The whole nine.
I went to James Mason court case for the day he had a heart attack.
I'm telling you, like, it's crazy, man. And people just don't know, man. It's a lot. It's sure enough a lot. You know, and that's all I was trying to tell you. Like with that, think about that dude. He got his fucking house got raided behind that shit with Tim and them. His son got locked up. All that shit. And remember, all that happened in Atlanta.
Shit,
that was crazy.
That's the same time Tim was trying to get me locked up.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of people that got fucked up over this internet, over this one situation, bro. And y'all still getting at each other. Y'all still going at each other, families and kids, and to hear talk about me like this, crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
Crazy. He ain't never seen me come to his house ever with the same shit on or something close. Everything I put on fresh. So I mean, that was crazy. Yo, try to make me like I'm a motherfucker, a nigga that needed him, boy. He invented me. Like, that was crazy. So, I got real history.
So question.
I got real city that I can go to and get the love that I want.
So question.
I don't need that.
So question, even though I know that y'all will never be cool again, right?
Mm-hmm.
If y'all was, how would y'all reconcile to like squash the whole bullshit?
We can do anything. I mean, it's growth. I'm a man. You know, I'm a man that's really into my dean and putting a lot of my past behind me, especially if I cause any havoc with anybody, you know. But I got one person that's a woman that I feel obligated that I got to make sure is straight. You understand what I'm saying? That's who I pray on, and I pray for, so that I can make that right. And anybody else, we don't owe each other nothing but a conversation. We outgrew each other. You chose the internet. I chose love. I never disrespected you. You disrespected the fuck out of me. You insulted me. You did everything, and that's fine. But if we have a conversation, I just want peace after that conversation, and you got to go your way. I'm never going to mention you no more. I'm never going to do that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't do it to now. But you needing to flex like you did something only make you look like, what type of shit was you really on?
Yeah.
My daughter, you was telling people my daughter wasn't talking to me. Me and Dana was laughing about that. Dana was like, he's saying your daughter ain't talking to you. I said, oh yeah? Oh, ass. What you doing? Oh, I ain't doing nothing, Dan. Everything okay? Yeah, no, I don't want nothing. I'll call you back. I'm a father. I ain't a friend. I ain't a homeboy. I ain't never been that with none of my kids. I'm their father. And they know I do not play. I got certain rules, and that's it. So, I don't
Skylight
understand.
going on.
What happened?
Skylight saying, get some relief, pussy. You too pressed about low.
She said, what?
And she told Larry, she said, get some relief, pussy. You too pressed about low. And then turned around and said, like I said, call him pussy and make up.
Man, we can have a conversation, but we just would never be, I outgrow people, and people outgrow me. You understand what I'm saying? And if we gonna grow together and be friends, but I don't get on there. I'm not gonna get on there and bash and do this and do that and do that. I'm gonna react off of action that came to me.
Right.
So can't nobody just tell me Angelo sat on here and started this or said this. That was a lie. Anything that came to me came about me from somebody else, and I responded.
And you actually listening to the shit he said.
There you go. When the phone rung, you heard it in the background.
Right.
And I'm like, God damn, like, when I become back the topic? When I become this fucked up dude? If I was a dude, listen, first of all, in my program, I invite as many young kids as I can to trucking. What I do is give them a program. I give them a blueprint for 5 years. Because if I would have got a chance young, I would have ran trucks for 5 to start at 21, and I'd have been out of it by 26, and I wouldn't have had apartment, house, nothing. I would have grind, and I'd have came out, got my credit right, on the road, everything. And as soon as I'd have came out that truck, He'd have been able to be a investor and realtor, all types of stuff, and never had to worry about a truck again, or opened his own trucking company. So when people try to downplay trucking, it's crazy to me, because the average guy that works for a company got to be making about 80 grand. 80 grand. That's just a kid coming out of school going to make 65. You understand? So I don't understand where niggas downplaying it. You understand? I know niggas that work for the oil and do other things, they make 100 bands. And they home, they drive trucks, and they home every day. Now, owners make a whole lot more. Absolutely do I make a whole lot more. But guess what? I pay a lot more. I take the biggest losses. Some years, I might not make no money. You may make some money, but not what you really need to make. You're just sustaining your lifestyle. And then some years is good for you. But unfortunately, I'm on my way out of trucking. You understand what I'm saying? But because, as you know, my other businesses is more, that's more my heart. That's more my dedication, is changing and helping fixing what I help fuck up and tear down. Bismillah. So I don't mean to put this down. So when people sitting there trying to make people feel bad about, the trucking and this and that, no, this that new life. This that new life. My drivers made between 18, from 15 to 18, the top driver was $2,000. Dana, you heard me on the phone on fixing a trailer that got wrecked by some young guys that I had driving for me. You see me see repairs getting done, me paying it, and you like, God damn, yeah, this real stick. This what it costs. But people don't tell you about that part. Everybody think because you got a truck, you doing this. Nah, bro, it's a struggle, especially when you got family that you got to take care, people that you got to do, people this and that. You got to stay busy.
Right.
So don't let nobody sit on there and try to downplay niggas and give y'all their income because he a liar. That's a nigga that don't know shit. Man, he may be giving you an income of a nigga in a box truck that's working for a company, but a nigga that's a box truck owner, he gonna make some money too. Minivan and all that. They gonna make more than the average. So him trying to joke people or make people feel bad, that just showed me he don't know nothing, or he just that envy that he's smart. He's kind of smart, so I know he read a lot. So he just now you just being dumb, and that's where smart dummy comes from, because you really know the knowledge, but you won't put the knowledge out there. You'll rather twist the truth and make it sound good for motherfuckers who ready to listen to anything.
Right.
Anybody on this internet, they got young kids young men, 21, 23, ain't doing nothing with their life, but ain't got no record. Man, y'all better put them in trucking. Give them that blueprint. Tell them hit me up so I can give them that blueprint, and I guarantee you'll be a happy parent with your child in the next 3 years. I guarantee you. So all that mess, man, I don't worry about none of that, Dana. I just wanted to clear the air because I was real disappointed to hear somebody just ragging on me, talking about some goddamn text messages that I didn't know nothing of fucking about, and then try to downplay some shit about the Dolph Hotel when a real fucking off-duty police was there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to make up shit for the internet or nobody, because I really don't care. I really don't care. The only mission I was on was getting my daughter. So all that other in-between shit, that was just to go with it till I got my goddamn daughter. But everybody that helped and played a part, I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I don't want no quarrels, because I'm done with the internet. I don't need the internet for that. My internet thing is about youth and drug rehabilitation. So if we ain't talking them two on my channel, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. Not this shit, because that part of my life is always to be something talked about, but I'm not a part of that talk no more. That's it. So if somebody want to correct me with something or need some correction, call my phone. It's easy. It's real easy.
All right, well, I thank you for stopping past, Lo.
No doubt. I appreciate you for opening up the platform to address, ignorance, man, that don't have to do that. That's a phone call.
Right.
Simple. We ain't, guess what? We ain't got to be friends, and you ain't got to feel like I'm your enemy, because I'm nobody's enemy. I'm nobody's enemy. I promise you that. Because whatever's going to happen, we're going to make it happen. So that's not an enemy. That's just a opportunity. And if that's the case, then that's what it is. But don't front around on here talking about enemy or people don't like you. I don't discuss you. I don't have nothing else to do with your work. I'm good. And that's the honest God truth.
Makes sense.
So I thank everybody for, participating. Thanks, Prima and Sky. I appreciate y'all. But, y'all know how to get me. I answer. And I ain't certain things. I'm just going to say I ain't even talking about that because it ain't in my interest, because I want to see y'all channels blow up and not be stuck talking about this or trying to put each other in jail. That shit just crazy to me. Crazy to me. So, it's all good. Major love, and thank y'all again, everybody that participated,
Right.
So y'all gonna keep on. I'm gonna have to drop me a book, drop my book, release my book. I'm trying not to. Everybody else releasing all these books and talking about me, throwing rocks and all that. But, hey, whatever it is, it's all good. Nothing but love. All right?
Gotcha.
One. Peace.
Well, there you go. There you go again. There you go again. Skylight said, tell him I said bye, boo. Skylight crazy. Listen, man. Where could we know about this truck business you talking about? Oh, you gotta hit him up. You gotta hit him up. But look, I'm ready to get up out of here, man. Y'all, listen, you don't gotta be great to get started, but you gotta get started to be great. Oh, before I go, man, like, I'm gonna say this. Hey, Daboski, on some real shit, bro. Don't mix my words up, man. Say what I say, bro. Can I look forward to meeting you? Are you live on the Dana J Show? How can I help you?
Yes, sir.
Your ass crazy.
Mr. T has spoken.
Who you say, Sinful P?
I said Mr. P.
Oh, I think you said.
He said T has spoken. He said the last. And well, first of all, hey Dana, hey Chad, hey everybody.
What's going on?
Let me not be rude.
But that's why I don't engage no more, man. I don't engage with none of these folks no more.
No, because you know what? If you could tell the truth, it could be respected. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you want to go around lying on people and making up stories that you got to know ain't true. Because when you look at the people, you see the results. You see what I'm saying? That's what evolution is about.
Right.
When you do things as a child, you enter your teens, you enter young adulthood, and then you become an adult. Okay? That's when the results are supposed to show, did you do the right thing or not? Okay? But when you got people trying to criticize people for doing the right thing and winning in life when they still haven't won, it's a problem. You a known hater at that point.
That part.
It's sad. But I want the people to know. That's what life is about. And that's the same thing with R. Kelly, y'all. The ops have a problem. They want to keep him in that same space from 30 years ago, okay? Everybody has the right to evolve in life. Everybody has the right to correct any mistakes they made in life. That's what life is about. You're not supposed to stay in the same place and be stagnant or be worse than what you were when you was in your teenage years, okay? I don't care what nobody say, how they want to criticize people. They don't want R. Kelly to evolve. But the justice system is supposed to be about rehabilitation, okay? And some of these people who even been through the system, they want you to give them grace for being rehabilitated, but you don't want to give R. Kelly grace or anybody else grace for rehabilitating themselves. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to give them a chance. That's what's called a hypocrite, people.
Some people haven't been rehabilitated.
That's right. So the other thing I want to say is you heard what Lo said. All the stuff that I mentioned, well, not all the stuff, but especially when he said with the text messages, he just said it again. He said he didn't know nothing about it. Now, was that true? Y'all could debate it out. But that's what he said. Everybody heard it loud and clear. So, I think that's all I want to say. Oh, I want to see if he going to pull up on Lo, too. You know, if there's people on the internet want to go around and talk about beat up on women, calling them the B word and everything, but when a real man say, meet him somewhere, I want to see, is you going, big gangster, Big Willie, Big Lord, is you going, Big Stone? Are you meeting Lo in Atlanta?
Nah.
What he say in a couple days?
Nah, so he in Vegas. Lo said he'll be in Vegas in a couple days.
Nah. He tough. He said he wants to confront him. So I want to know, is you pulling up? You want to B-word me, call me 1,000 B-words, but is you going to do that to him? I bet you won't pull up. I bet you won't even call him and tell him directly, talk your shit directly. See, there's a lot of y'all talk that shit over the internet, but in real life, he said y'all can have a conversation, but I'm sure the undertone was you better come correct. And he didn't say it couldn't be resolved when you asked him that, Dana. He didn't say that it couldn't be resolved. Did he say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He said he would talk to him. So let's see. Big gangster. Let's see. All these men want to do this to the women. I want to see you pull up on a man. And again, Angelo keeps his peace. All right, y'all.
All right.
I want to do a live on
Oh Lord, I'm leaving this up. So,
fans is okay.
But I'm leaving this up. So
I'm gonna replay that one. Okay. All right, y'all. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
All right.
I'm out.
Well, look, I'm about to get out of here, man. But like I say, at the Boski, man, stop spreading lies about me, bro. And cause we all know what the real is. So when you talking about you gonna see me soon, that's cool. That's fine. I look forward to it. You know what I mean? I keep telling you, my heart is sub-zero, nigga. And I ain't issuing no threats. I ain't threatening nobody. I don't want nobody to say that. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm going to sleep. I got to get to work at 7:45 in the morning, and it's 3:42. I got 2 hours and 20 minutes to get some sleep. Listen, y'all don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. Remember, elephants swat flies, and jets fly over turbulence. With that being said, Dana J, I'm out of here, man. I am. God, I'm gone. All right? Peace. And for all the haters that got something to say about me, this is what I say about you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
Shout out to everybody that came over tonight, man. I thank y'all. You know, we just had a little impromptu real quick. But look, enjoy yourself, have fun, do what makes you happy, and forget what everybody else think. It's all about you. With that being said, Dana J gone. Peace.
Sometimes a misty rain that gently touches my soul feels just like fire shut up in me. Yeah, simply lose control. Oh, rain down, follow me.
Remember me from Lake Clifton, Eastern High School, also down at the Harbor Place, working at the fudgery. I was always singing at the Jeter shows. That time was so special to me. There's so much more to Dana J than what the eye can see. I want you to know I love you. I want you to know I need you. Where would I be without you? Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring. I'm never gonna lose it in no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring you. I'm never gonna lose it. No way, no way, no way, no way. Another Dana J classic.